nobody's reached out to me, but I might start using it, and I might even start referencing it sometimes. But it basically shows you how, it shows you all of the issues, everything going on in the world from a news perspective, and it shows you how much of it is covered by the right, how much of it is covered by the left, how much of it isn't touched by anyone. And then it shows you how one side or the other spins the same news. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like watching two different dreams. And, it's like, yeah, it's important, because I swear, I hear all these narratives about everything related to Doge and the tariffs and this and that. And of course, the left wants everybody to think that the sky's falling, but I just don't think that's the case. And quite honestly, I've been paying attention now since 2016, 2015, like really, really hard. And I don't know if the left has been right about anything since, have they? Like, let's be real about it. Do I suddenly think that after all of the lies and all of the smoke and mirrors and all of the craziness that they've instituted, do I honestly think that somehow all of a sudden they know what they're talking about and that they're telling us any truth? I'm sorry, folks. It is what it is. I call it as I see it. Now, I found this pretty interesting. The crypto industry has lost 40% of active Web3 developers in a year. The number of active developers in the Web3 sphere has declined by nearly 40% in a year, according to analytics platform Artemis Terminal. I just saw... I can't remember his name on Discovery Crypto talking about his platform that he's building, and I'm like, oh damn, like I need to reach out to them, because I'm pretty interested in that. I would love to see what he's building. But on March 17th, 2024, the number of weekly engaged creators in open repositories was 12,380. On March 16th, 2025, the figure dropped to 7,600. That's a 38.6% drop. That's pretty substantial, but I mean, look where we're at. You know what I see? I see a lot of people that were in it to try and make a quick buck say, nah, I'll wait. So good riddance. I mean, because, the people that are grinding through the difficult times are the ones that have an actual mission. They're the ones who are actually building something that means something to someone outside of like a quick cash grab. And, listen, you got fair weather friends, you've got fair weather developers, people that are only in it to make a buck. And, when they don't feel that there's an opportunity to make a quick buck, they're going to run off and do other things. Maybe they're all in AI right now, trying to figure out how to repackage, some open source AI platforms. Like, I don't know. But I'm not overly affected by that. Listen, I don't know how many of you are new here, but having been in the market as long as I have, I mean, you see how gray I am now. Like, I am an old ass man, and I've been seeing it all. And while it can always be a little concerning, and there's always that little element of like, what if things don't go the way you expect them to? I also have enough belief in faith in what's being done. Listen, this isn't an administration that has basically said, I'm coming to the table, I'm the new king, I'm going to do what I want, I'm going to crash everything, I'm going to burn everything, I'm going to do everything to make everyone miserable, and I've got nothing at stake. No, he does. World Liberty Finance has accumulated massive amounts, hundreds of millions of dollars in crypto assets. And I'm sure they're still averaging they're still accumulating. And so why do I think that they would be accumulating all of these assets while they're preparing all of these new bills and regulatory frameworks for crypto? And why are all these people basically being a part of this administration to change the very fabric of the cryptocurrency markets as it relates to the US and globally? Most of which, if I understand it correctly, are doing it at a loss to themselves, right? Why would they be doing all this if they didn't expect things wholeheartedly to turn around? They know what the plan is. There is a core group of people around Trump right now that understand the total plan, why they're doing X, Y, Z. We don't know. Everyone that's telling us anything is speculating and generally just establishing their own bias about what their opinions may be about what they think may be happening and why. That's it. And I really do believe that this administration has surrounded himself with a lot of people that have a lot to lose if they're wrong. And so I'm not letting myself get all caught up in the mumbo jumbo of politics as it relates to a lot of this stuff. I found this interesting. Solana revisits December 2023 valuation while on-chain metrics show multi-fold growth. I'm thinking to myself, okay, are you kidding me right now? Everything about Solana has been nosediving for, God, what, a year? I mean, like, how long has it been? And then this article comes out basically saying, but its on-chain metrics are continuing to grow. Of course they are. Can they turn those machines off? They have to produce so much on-chain metrics, so much on-chain verifications and processes and all kinds of bullshit, not only to make it look active, but because they got to keep paying them validators so they don't shut down, because it's expensive to run a validator on Solana. The crypto market has been navigating turbulent waters recently, marked by basically this is saying that its on-chain metrics are all going up while the price and everything else in the entire crypto market is going down. And we need to say how, why, what's happening on, I mean, Pump Fund, the meme coin market, it's all tanked. That was the big catalyst, the major driver for Solana activity. Where is all of this coming from if not just completely fabricated? Because nobody's doing anything else with it, to my knowledge. Correct me if I'm wrong.